Hello, it's me, McBmac, back once again with another episode of Alchemy Factory. So, where did we left off? We left off printing coins at a miraculously slow rate. Terribly slow rate. It's because this is not doing it right now. This is not enough. We are struggling with a couple of things. We are struggling with making the advanced fertilizer because we don't have enough mushrooms coming in, and then we were struggling with making enough of soap over here to make the soap paste to keep this full over here, which is making our powder. Meanwhile, though, we are making impure copper powder. We're making a few coins here, but yeah, it's not sufficient. It's definitely not sufficient. We need to enhance this significantly, unfortunately. And like replicate this setup a couple of times so that we can actually make money. We actually need to make like we need the copper bars for other stuff as well too, right? So, but the copper impure copper powder can make bronze somehow, which we'll also need. But yeah, we need copper to make also these copper bearings. So we kind of need both to be happening. And bearings are just made in a processor. So one ingot makes two bearings. My goodness, not much at all. All right. So what can we do? I think we need to get this going a little bit better. One thing I think we can do is we have these guys now. So we've already started building those kind of doubled. I think we can do the same thing over here. It's just a matter of us getting more. Yeah, we need more. We need more of everything. But first thing, we need more of those. But before we can do that, we need more mushrooms. So how do we do that? One of the reasons we don't have that much is because we keep running out of money over here, which is unfortunate. The other reason is that this gets blocked up a little bit. So I think if we just like throw a box over here, that might help a little bit. Where's like the big box? Let's put the big box over here. Right, and that will just kind of keep that going a little bit better. So we will be able to do that. I could also just like throw it out like I'm doing over here as well, but that's fine. Yeah, because we need more of those, but they are expensive. Quite expensive. So how do we do that without completely going broke? This is also not working super efficiently. Yeah, that's already full. My goodness. We're making too much wood. It's just too much wood. I think I'm just gonna throw some of these planks out. Like, should I store them all? Are they gonna be useful for anything later on? I don't think so, right? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna toss some of these guys out. We'll toss a percentage of them out. Where's the garbage bin in here? They really need to add tabs. I'm waiting for them to add tabs to this thing so it's easier to find stuff when you need it. So if I just kind of like put you here and then, yeah, put this there and that there. That should help this a little bit. Oh, that wants to go funky. Okay. So we're just going to throw some of this out because, yeah, it's just too much. It's too much. And I can't take it anymore. All right, so we're going to throw some of that out. View the trash barrel. Yeah, we can see what's in there. We can actually throw stuff out into here too, which is great. I can get rid of some of this extra stuff I'm hanging on to that I don't really need. All right, so that's going to run a little bit better. These are being fed okay. This is... Why do I have this long path of coins here? I don't know. And I've got no coins in there. These are slowly being fed. Yeah, these are expensive as well to keep all this going. So we also need to sort out kind of financial issues going on here too. Are we selling everything that we can be selling? I feel like we are. Like we've got, the store is pretty full. The store is pretty full. If we go in here, we can check goods. So we're not selling, so we're not making these yet. We're not making salt yet. We are making steel gears, but we're not selling the steel gears yet. Right? No, I'm not selling those yet. And yeah, we're selling all the potions. We're not selling any gems yet. And we're not selling any of these yet because they're super hard to make. Gem crafting might be something interesting to make. Where do I get the gems from? Also, I'm not making these too, which is gonna, yeah, I don't have the structure for that yet. So if we take a look, how can we make some money? These sell, so diamonds sell for 100 silvers each, but they take a whole heck load of processing. Right, so we start with this thing, a crude shard, which is made from impure copper and clay powder. Oh, no, it's not. It's, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. It's 50% malachite and 50% crude shards. So that seems like that's the most efficient way. Fully refined sand? How do you make fully refined sand? What is that? I don't remember even seeing that. Where is that? How do I make fully refined sand? 2 sand with ground makes it 1. What? In a refiner? So 2 sand in a refiner makes fully refined sand. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. But this gives us both of those. So what's better? Takes 12 seconds to happen though. In an Affinor. Yeah, okay. Well, we have those Affinors there, so maybe we use the impure copper powder and the clay powder, and we can get malachite and crude shards. Let's see if we can set that up, because maybe that will help us make some money until we can get these going a little bit better. Because all of this is running just ever so slowly. Yeah, it all needs to be just a little bit more efficient for us to be able to get what we need to get to over here. Because these just keep running out, and I don't have the cash to keep these going. Yeah, see, look at that. Just as I bought, another one ran out. I only got 10 silvers left. I'm so broke. There's just not enough. There's just not enough mushrooms. Not enough mushrooms at all. Why are you guys not distributing anything? What's going on here? What? There's mushrooms here. Why is there wood here? What? I can't. Why is there a piece of wood there? I can't get to that piece of wood. There's just like a piece of wood sticking there that I can't get. Ah! Give me that. Oh, gosh. I got it. I got it. Okay. There's just like a piece of wood blocking that one for who knows how long. All right. Not great. Not great. Okay. Well, we'll do what we can. Meanwhile, this is our clay here. We have so much basic fertilizer going here. You've got to tell me, we just don't have the mushrooms. We just do not have the mushrooms. It's unfortunate. All right. Okay, so what did we say we needed? We needed Affinors. So we need another one of these guys. To go over here-ish. Where's our... How are we going to heat this thing? Right now we're shooting in from there, but this is not working very well because we are not... Can't afford anything. Oh my goodness. All right, let's check the quest. We got so much to do. So much to do. Do we have a quest we can fulfill? We need money. We need money. Can't do that one yet. Can't do that one yet. Can sort of do that one, but I would need 2 Jupiters. That's 220 silvers. Dear God. How far away are you? You... Oh, but we're going to get another skill point. Oh, man. This is rough. This is rough, folks. All right. I could make coke powder a different way as well. I don't know what to do. I'm so lost right now. So we can make coke powder. We can make coke by taking charcoal powder and making coke and charcoal. That's also in an Affinor, but it's really slow. And we also need to heat it all. And that means making a whole bunch of wood over here. Well, we have wood. We have the wood. We would just need to send the wood over there. So I'm thinking maybe, because we can't afford this system here, we need to make a charcoal system then. I think that's our only recourse, is to make a charcoal system. And use all that wood that we're getting. We're just, yeah. Or just use the wood to heat the blast furnace. Since we have an overabundance of it anyways, right? That's probably what we're doing. All right, so we are going to X all of this out. And we are going to instead get this all... Actually, maybe we'll get half of it to go back still this way. Because it's going to fill up and be too full anyways. And not run well. So we'll get you guys to come here. And then we will throw a platform down here somewhere. Where's my platforms? Do I have a platform? I don't have my platforms in here. We need this guy. Yeah, that guy's good. And then we throw a cannon over here. And we'll throw a little guy like that over there as well. So that this will load in a bit faster. And then we just need to send that out this way somewhere. With more cannons, of course. Because that's what we do around here. And guess we'll send that over here where there's a little bit of space for transport. And then that's going to come out over here. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of you for now. So we're going to make charcoal powder in order to make coke and coke powder. Because I can't see, this is not sustainable for me right now. I'm just not making enough income to sustain buying this stuff. So we're gonna have to do it this way. So we're gonna grab this here. And then, actually, let me move that over a little bit. And then we're going to throw a bunch of these guys on here. We're gonna need more wood to come this way as well. This is not gonna be enough wood. Where's the... I need these guys, right? How many of these guys can I fit on here? Fortunately, like, nothing's shaped well to get us, like, perfectly aligned of anything. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of that. What we'll do is we'll do it this way. Right, and we'll do this way. And then we'll have something coming here. And then we'll need some box or something here. Where's my boxes? I feel like my whole bar got rearranged when I was offline. I can't seem to find anything anymore. All right, we are going to grab you guys. Put that there, there, and there. So this will be an interesting build. We'll see if we can get this to work efficiently or not. I'm not sure if we will, but we'll try. We will try. So there's going to be an elevator here, right? That's going to go from there to there. Oh, actually, no, it's going to have to come out here, like that. And then that's the one that's going to feed into there. And then there's going to be some grinders over here. So we're just going to use charcoal to flame this for now. And then we'll change it later on. That's not going to work. That's fine. All right, and then we need to throw that there, and then this like this, right? So these things have a way to come out. Or to get in, I should say. And then these guys are going to go out this way. These guys are going to go out this way. And then we can throw more blocks here. That's going to come out that way. And this is going to come out. Oh, no. That's going to come out this way. With one of them going in there. Okay. So that's good. And then this one here will go up here. So that'd be the initial ones to go in. This guy here needs to be kickstarted with a little bit of something to get that burning. That's not going to be able to fill this whole thing though, so we're going to need to split that up a little bit, I think. By going there, and then sending this up here. Where's my catcher? There's a catcher. So that's going to go in there. These are now coming out of here. Fantastic. And then all of this needs to be... Oh, dang it. All of this needs to be ground up. So it's all going to get ground up. This one also needs... So that's where the other half of that wood is going to go. Because these ones are already slowing down. Yes, they are. Yes, they are indeed. All right. Close this out. Close this out. And then we will take you guys now. Now we can take you guys. Now we know where we're going. We're going to take you guys. Oh, we deleted everything. I didn't mean to delete everything. All right, you're going to come here, and then we throw a platform there for another cannon. Oh, not that one. We need... Where's the one we need? We need this one. Right there. Cannon on top of there. We're out of iron. Gosh, I can't remember where I'm making anything anymore. Iron is over here. Or steel, I should say, is over here. So grab some steel. We're out of the gears as well, looks like. Yeah, that's filling up nicely at least. All right. Yeah, we're going to start selling these. We're not selling them yet. All right, so we'll go back. Where were we? We're over here. That's going to go here. That's going to shoot out over this way. And then the other thing these guys really need to add is like a circle on the ground letting me know the range for these things, because it is super annoying trying to guess this range all the time. Like, intolerably annoying, I would say. So that's going to go in there. That's going to come out over there, if that reaches. Hopefully that'll reach. That reaches. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, so that's good. That's good. The other thing we're going to put over here is a couple of boxes. The reason why I'm putting those is I have a bunch of wood over there that's not being used. I might as well bring it over here and burn it for this, because maybe we expand this out even further. But this should be pretty decent. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but we'll see. We'll see how this works. All right, so now we just need to get this side set up. So that means grabbing this here. And then we'll grab another one, say like over here. And that one's a short path, so we'll just run it like that. Okay, so that will go for there. This is out of burn. Yes, out of burn. So let me just grab some of this charcoal just to get this started. Oh, we have coke powder in here, actually, so let's just throw that in there. That will last a while. Okay. So that's fine. This is just temporary, just to sustain this until we get the coke going. And now we need to grind all this stuff down. Like that. We're out of wood. Of all things to be out of, we're out of wood. All right. So let me go grab wood. All right, so this is no longer needed. Oh, this was relying on that wood too, eh? Bloody heck. All right. Yes, it was. Yes, it was indeed. Oh. That's fine. That's fine. That's going to make a bunch of bags of wood. That's fine. We'll have to get some wood down here again, eh? Actually, I'll just leave that for now. It's just going to make bags of mess. Let me throw all of this in here. And then we'll go back, pick up these, and we will put just the regular wood over here, the regular machines over here for now. Because I forgot I had redirected and was using this stuff for reasons. Reasons were here, yeah. So that's too far back. Eh? Oh, right, I don't have any wood. All right, that means 2 more of these guys. Do I have any on me? No, I don't. I have to go buy some. All right. Where do I set up my little portal? Here it is. We need to purchase a couple more of these guys. All right. How are things doing? This is doing okay. Now it's the iron that's lacking over here. Yeah, because this is back up to being full again, which is good. So let's put a couple of purchase portals here. Buy wood. Copy that. Buy wood. Okay. And then this was... Is this coins? I don't even know what anything is anymore. End of the day, no problem. We will... I believe that was coins. Yeah, I think that was coins. I was leading into here, which is where our kind of final little bit of coin rests. Okay. So that should be fine. This should be fine. Because that's making some charcoal powder here, which is fine. We'll just use a closed circuit over display. Yeah, so now we don't have enough iron happening over here. Oh my gosh. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. All right, this is making now charcoal powder. That is... Oh yeah, I'm feeding the wrong one in there, but that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's grinding it in 2 gears, so... I fed the wrong one in. That's funny. Every time I always do something... I always do something wrong. Never fails. I do these complex things, and then I mess up something. I gotta like open this up and grab those gears that are trying to get in here. Is there another one in there? No. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. All right. That's fine now. Okay. Oof, goodness. I have a lot of planks. That's fine. All right. So now we can finish this. Maybe. All right, so we got these guys coming in. That's making our charcoal powder. And then we need another one of these guys. Over here, will this fit? It will, but I'm out of brick. I'm out of brick. Where did I store my brick? Over here. All right, brick is good. We'll move this one forward a little bit, maybe. No, it's fine. Okay. It's fine. And then we need to get some of these guys. And what do these guys... Let me just build them. I can't remember what the recipe is. It's just easier to see it here. To make coke, we need just charcoal powder. Just charcoal powder, but we get charcoal and we get coke out of it. 50-50. I see. Okay, and we need how much to get there? We need 6 charcoal powder to get there. Okay. So if we throw these in the middle, they're going to be blocked. Yeah, everything's just like slightly not the right size for stuff, eh? I am out of nails now. My gosh. Where was I making nails? Way back here. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't remember where anything is anymore. We were making nails back here. All right, so let's get nails. All right, that's fine. We have new quests. Maybe there's a quest we can do now. No, we're working towards that. And we're not doing those yet either. Okay. It's fine. We'll be fine. All right, we are coming back here now. So now we are grabbing these guys. I don't know if this will be able to fulfill. Let's start with these 3, and then we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll start with 2. Let's start with 2 on each end and see how that goes. So now we're going to have to put blocks here, because I don't think this is going to be enough charcoal powder to fulfill these, is it? We need to put one of those there, and no, not that. That there. That there. And then this is going to go here. Okay, so that's going to get these going. Did I set a recipe? I didn't set a recipe. Okay, so that's going to start filling that in. And we'll see if that is enough to sustain these 4. Don't know that it will be, but we'll check it out. Because problem over here is we don't have enough coke. Yeah, we don't have enough coke powder here. We don't have enough coke powder anywhere. This is simply just not eking it out. Okay, well, that's good here. And then I think the easiest thing to do will be to... I think the easiest thing to do, because I didn't leave any space there, let's move everything this way. And then, oh, I have no space here either. That's okay. Perfectly laid plans as usual. We'll throw this here. I may do another series of those ones. This is going to be absolutely horrendous to look at, so just be aware of that. We also need heat for this thing first, right? Because it's not being heated yet. Blast furnace. Yeah, we'll just throw that in there for now. That's going to burn through. Holy... Okay, it gone. It gone. All right. it be gone. All right. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. What the next thing we need then is going to be some filters. Do we need more than one filter? Did I unlock filters? Yeah, there we are. Filter splitter. So filter splitters over here. And just gotta, I guess I could have used a big box here. I'm just realizing it would have been a lot easier. And then you guys are gonna filter out charcoal. I'm doing this in the most complex way as possible, of course, because that's what we do around here. And then these guys are gonna send back this way, like so. So that's the charcoal taken care of. The coke is going to come out this way and then need to be produced into... Oh my gosh, this build is huge. It's huge. All right. Yeah, coke powder is going to come that way. You guys are going to go in there. We are going to need some heat for you. Do I have a bit of... Can I steal some... What is in here? Soap powder. I have random soap powder here, too. What are you for? What are you making? Yeast powder. Oh my gosh, what was I doing? All right, anyways. Yeah, we need more coke. We need some coke powder. I gotta steal some from here. All right. Because we need to get this ignited. We need to get this burning and longer than that little bit of charcoal did. All right, so that's going now. Now we've got coke. Then the coke comes down this way. And that's got to get ground up. Let me make better use of my space here by doing that. Right? Okay, so that's good. So that makes the powder, which can then run back this way and this way. Oh my gosh, this thing is so... It's such a girthy... What have I done? What have I done? All right, well, some of this is going to go here to go back into this thing. To feed the beast over here, we're going to use this monstrosity I've built. Okay, that will keep the fire going. And now these need a way to get ground down. So we will Do another layer of these guys for the excess that comes in. Where are my little dudes here? Yeah, so you guys are going to come this way. Oh, I don't need that one. I guess it'd be more efficient if I use the bigger ones now, right? Where are they? These guys. Can I not put those there? Oh, why is this guy here? No. There we go. Okay, so that's going to go there. I ran out of wood, of all things, once again. Luckily, that is not something we're short on currently. So that's going to go that way. All of this is going to come here and get split up to go into those. I could have used the same platforms there, but I didn't. Because I didn't think that far in advance, because that's what, yeah, it's just... I also didn't think about this very far in advance, because where the hell is this going to go? This is going to go. This one's going to go. We need an outlet. We need a way to go. Out! Oh my gosh, this is totally bonkers. Totally bonkers. All right. Totally insane. Is this supplying enough for these things? Like, is my supply line okay? Doesn't feel like it. It feels like these need more still. Like these 4 are consuming charcoal at a faster rate still, right? Yeah, they are. Okay. These are not necessary. Oh, these are not necessary either. Yeah. My gosh. All right. So do I put another one in? Do I put 2 more in to use this powder? Or what do I do? I could, because I could put like here and here. If I had iron, I could do that. I have more iron anywhere? No, I figured I'd have to go back over here. We do have lots of iron, that's for sure. All right, that's raised, right? Yeah, that's raised. That's fine. This one here does need to go up and over this thing. Like so. And then it can come down that way. And then it can come down this way. Then we build another dude over here. Except like that. That's going to go over there. That's going to feed this dude over here. Which is great. And then this one here. I guess I could have gone down this way too, but that's fine. This one here is going to come this way. And it's going to go this way. That would have been a lot easier to do on the other side too. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. What happened over here? Yeah, this is lost fuel now, right? No? What's going on with you? Yeah, you're out of fuel. Okay. Just throw some of that in there for now. We'll throw all of that in there for now. That's fine. That'll keep it going for a little bit. And then, yeah, what happened here? We don't need this going here. I deleted that? When did I delete that? I remember deleting that. All right. We will get you going this way. And then you can go in there. Oh, goodness. Okay, and then we've got coke powder over here, which could be delivered over this way to make more steel. Where else did we need coke powder? We needed coke powder also for something else, didn't we? Or did we just need it for making that stuff? We need it for gloom spores, but not as urgently. Yeah, I think if for pumping out steel and whatnot, that's probably the best thing for now. And then we'll sort out this stuff next time, because we're going to need to make... This is going into an Afnor as well, so we're going to have to make another system somewhere near here. Or we can use this for that, actually. Or at least some of it. So if we go out like this, a little bit more. And then we can use this as a delivery system for where we need it to go. Now, everything seems to be coming out of only that side. What happened here? Did we run out of fuel again here? We did. Okay, that's fine. I've got coke powder now. And I've got coke. I'll throw that in there. That should last a little bit longer. Keep that going, hopefully long enough to get it fueled via the system so it self-sustains itself. Self-sustains itself. That was a really bad sentence. What's going on with you? You don't have fire? Why don't you have fire? Why aren't you loading? Is this broken over here? Looks like it might be broken. Oh, I had it pointing in the wrong direction somehow. Okay, that's fine. We figured that out. These are all burning now. Are you... why aren't you getting anything? You will be shortly. Just not that much coming this way, so those ones won't be active all the time. Because that's just the overfill. That's just the overfill from the produced amount. So these guys won't run all the time. These guys should run a little bit more frequently and be building coke up. Yes, hopefully. But this is actually running into an issue here, so we'll just put a temporary storage there for now. And the user are going to go into here. Is that going to be too close? That's too close. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Whew. My goodness. Okay, well, there's a secondary coke production system going. Using all of our excess wood and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know if it's going to be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough. It's definitely doesn't feel like it's enough. Because yeah, things are still quite slow. Quite slow indeed. But we can perhaps at least get whatever's coming out of here to go into here. Yeah, that would be the spot. Okay. And then you can shoot into there. All right, well, that will give a little bit more production of steel. Not much. A little bit more production of coke, but also not particularly much. But this will fill up, and then we will try to get some gems going instead, because copper is difficult. Copper is very hard to get going. You need a lot of material for this. You need a lot of iron and a lot of other materials to get that going. But that'll do it for this episode. Next episode, we'll try to get this gem thing going and see if we can figure that out and see if that's a better source of income for us, so that we can sustain ourselves and get things going efficiently. Because until I can get these things filled efficiently, we're just not going to be making enough coke to really power stuff. But yeah, this build was interesting. We'll definitely save this as a blueprint for sure, 100%. It's a perfect blueprint. Not egregious at all. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Catch you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Make sure you join, too, if you want to get early access to these episodes. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.